ಯಾಕೆ ಮುಮುಕ್ಷತ್ವ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂದಾಗ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಪರ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಂಬರ್ 1. ನಂಬರ್ 2, ವಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್, ದಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಚೇತನದ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಬರೋದು ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಚಿಕೊಂಡು ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಓಪನ್ ಅವರ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್, ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ the divine light is seen. That is what happened to Yogananda Paramahamsa, that happened to Shankaracharya, that happened to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, that happened to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, that happened to who? Ramana Maharishi. That is what it is. When you close the eye of the ego, then only you will start with that cosmic eye. Cosmic eye, the perspective is your attitude depends upon, and that is what the DVG says in Mankutimana Kagga. ಇದು ದ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಪರ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಸತ್ಸಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಯಾವ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆದಾಗ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಈಗ ಯಾವ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆ ಥರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಯಾನ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ದ ಲೈಫ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಐಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗಾಡ್, eyes of your own soul itself, you will start understanding with so much of visible clarity. So there is 2 kinds of clarity: visual clarity and then the clarity you feel in the soul. When the soul feels it, there is a visual clarity, as well as the attitude of divinity gets into you, then the vision opens. The eye of the soul opens. Okay? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಗ್ಗ ಓದ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಕಗ್ಗ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ಕಗ್ಗ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ರಮಣ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಕಗ್ಗ ಓದಿ. Then you will understand life's perspective in so many ways. ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಆರ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು in any language you see the divine perspective, the language you know, then you will know. ಯಾವ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ದಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಓಪನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ ದಿ ಐ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್. ದ ಡಿವೈನ್ ಐ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ದಿ ಐ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ರಿವೀಲ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ದಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ divine love. The clarity comes when you start loving unconditionally everybody without having your own ideas rubbed on it. Your egoistic ideas are not rubbed on it. Then you will have the eye of visual clarity, mental clarity, heart clarity. Then you will also have wisdom of clarity. This is the eye, the soul's eye opens up in all of you. That is the best part which will happen to you. This is the beauty of your life. Forget adharma. Forget religious dharma. These dharmas are there only to lead you to the entry point of your own soul. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆತ್ಮದರ್ಶನ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದರೆ ನೀವೇ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ಭಾಷೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಆ ಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅನುಭವಿಗಳ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನೀವು ಉಜ್ಜಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದಾಗ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿಕಮ್ ದಟ್ clarity, you also become an anubhavi, then you will start having mystical experiences. ಈಗ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಿಸ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ? ನೀವು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ದೇವ್ರನ್ನ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋ ದೇವ್ರನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೆಲ್ಲೋ ಯಾರ ಮೇಲೋ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಲೇಪನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಯು ಆರ್ rubbing some form of divinity, your egoistic divinity, against the divinity of your own self. So there is a mismatch, religious mismatch, mental mismatch, because everything has got elements of ego. That is why you are not yet enlightened. Because of this lack of mental, visual as well as a dharmic clarity missing in you, that is where you are trying to scratch and trying to lepana, and you are trying to rub your divine perspective against your egoistic perspective. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮಗೇನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಸಿ, because you are no mumukshutva anubhava, because you are bent upon, I want to see God only this way. If suddenly God come to you in the form of a bhikshaka, you are not ready to accept. You only want Shiva as Shiva. You are not ready to accept Shiva because you are all completely smudged by your ego, and this ego is called as Maya. Your ego has concealed itself in the form of Maya, not able to give you that perspective of God in you. God is in you. God is not in anybody. God is in you as well as everybody. That is why we say ahimsa. Drishti kona, you have to change yourselves. Drishti kona na badlaisikolli. You become unconditional, you become amara prema. You are the embodiment of amara prema. Love everybody. ಆ ಥರ ಅನ್ಕಂಡೀಷ್ನಲ್ ಲವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ದೆನ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ರಿಲೀಜಿಯಸ್ ಅಂತ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ದಿಸ್ ರಿಲಿಜನ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ರಿಲಿಜನ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ನೈದರ್ ಅ ಹಿಂದೂ ನಾರ್ ಅ ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ ನಾರ್ ಅ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಮ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ. ವೈ ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಮಡ್ಜ್ಡ್, ಈಸ್ ಲೇಯರ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಲಿಜಿಯಸ್ disparity. You don't believe God. God is in Christianity, God is in Islamism, God is in Hindu, God is in Brahmin, God is in a Shudra, God is in everybody. You don't believe that because you are not, because you are already layered on your ego. Your parents have taught you nothing. Your parents have taught you zero. They have only given you education, they have given you one roof to be under. What else has your parents taught you? What are you teaching for your family? What have you taught your own family? Have you taught your brother? Have you understood your sister? Have you taught your sister? Have you taught your children? You are not. Where is this eye of wisdom? What is the altitude? What is the perspective? What is your attitude? So much of religious misconcept you have. You think you are a Brahmin. No, you are not a Brahmin. You think you are a Shudra. No, you are not a Shudra. You think you are a Christian. No, you are not a Shudra. You are not a Christian either. Do you show you are a Muslim? No, you are not. Then what are you? You are nothing but you are a mamsa pinda of wrong kinds of concepts. So these wrong kind of concepts have crept into your soul because you are breathing in, breathing out oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide. Where can you have clarity? Your whole heart and your soul is filled with disparity. You love everybody, you hate so many people. Where is this love and hate relation come into you? Because that is the way you have been brought up. I am not blaming your parents. That is what the society has made you. You have not understood. If you are one society, man is civilization. An enlightened being is the whole world enclosed in himself. Have you taught that? Have you understood that? No, you have not understood that. So you think you are a Brahmin, you are enlightened. You think you are a Shudra, you are unenlightened. Who says so? I don't see you. I don't say so. It is your misconception of your own creation, and you are making your father and mother to be shamed in life because of your ajnana, because of your ignorance. It is time you please discard this ignorance and come out of all this ajnana. I am great, I am small. No? Come out of all this. Your attitude depends upon the altitude. What is your life's perspective today? You think something else. You are not that. You are not that. If you think you are a Brahmin, you are not that. If you think you are a Shudra, you are not that. If you think you are a Christian, you are not that. If you think you are a Muslim, you are not that. Then what are you? In today, you are probably a Shudra. In the next life, if there is another life, you will become a Brahmin. If you are Brahmin in this life, you are going to become a Shudra. Even if you are a Brahmin or a Shudra, tomorrow, does the soul of mine will attain Sadgati, and there is a time, tomorrow I may become or I may be held in an animal consciousness. I may become a street dog. I may become a pig. I may become a lion. I may become a tiger. So what is the kind of a perspective you are? You should understand yourself. So this is the way your life has formed. What was your last life? Do you remember anything? You don't know. If you think you are a Brahmin now, you are not in the last life. If you think you are a Shudra now, in the next life you may be something else. Who knows? So why juggle with your life's conscious? Why do you think you can juggle? Do you have the power to juggle your life into some other consciousness? That is why I told you in the morning. You can be in the human soul. You can be a soul in an animal's body. You may have a body. What is the guarantee in your life? So whatever life you get, so make that life in that right perspective. Then you evolve. So first thing is, you first understand whatever life you are, which you now are a human life, then you practice ahimsa and you practice unconditional love.
For more satsangs from Sri Sri Nimishananda Guruji, subscribe to this channel. Click the bell button below to get notifications. Like and share the video and spread the divine message.